back to my channel. Today I have a very different kind of video for you. I'm going to be potting my plants and just chatting to you guys. I don't know why, but I've just wanted to do this for a while. I think plants are just, they're a bit of an in thing at the minute. And I have expanded my plant collection a little bit recently, and I just wanted to share that with you. And so far I haven't killed any of these, and I've had them a few months, so that's a good thing if you were thinking of getting any of these plants. I guess I'm just gonna get right into it. I'll start with this little guy first. So I picked up this pot from Kmart. I think it was like $3, and he's a nice little one, so he'll be perfect for this guy, which is Maiden hair fern. This little guy, apparently these are very hard to keep alive. Somehow I have managed to keep him alive. He's got a little bit of things that I need to cut off, but he's best in like a humid environment apparently, which we don't really have here. We are in Victoria. Oh, I actually really like this pot. This is cute. So it's like rather cold than anything. I picked this one up from Bunnings for $5.12. And I'm gonna pop them in here. So it says, place ferns in situations with good natural light, water regularly, never allow to dry out, keep soil moist to touch. It does say apply half strength of liquid fertilizer once a month, but I have not done that. I do have some of these gloves because I didn't want to get, I just did my nails. I did Sensational Coral Sunset, I think it's called. So Dean's just getting me some more potting mix because he said that we had enough and we do not have enough. I also asked him to pick up a shovel for me, and he's sending me like little shovels, and he's sending me photos, and he just sent me like different ones, like little different ones, and then he like sent me this big one, like an actual big shovel. Yeah, I called him about the potting mix, and I was like, so you said there'd be enough and there's like a quarter of a bag. He's like, yeah, so it's been outside and it's come open and it's just probably just blown away. I'm like, why didn't you do something about it? I also asked you guys what, like for some ideas. Oh, that's nice and moist. That's probably why he's still alive. Just some like topics to chat to you guys about. This is gonna make a mess, so yeah. Like, I mean, I never thought that I had a green thumb, and then like I started enjoying gardening, and now this is just a whole new level that I'm probably not prepared for, being a plant mum. Okay, number one, he's done. I should have names for them, shouldn't I? So Carla asks about new Quartz Beauty releases. I have just been really slack about them. I pretty much decided which lashes I'm choosing, and I've decided on the makeup bag, the cosmetic bag, but like I just haven't, there's little elements that I haven't finalized, and it's just like really annoying. But yeah, I'm coming out with 6 new eyelash styles, and I'm gonna do the same like human hair ones, which are comfortable and lightweight and natural looking, and then a cosmetic bag. And I wanted to do a sponge, but I just haven't found one that I love yet. Oh, and I have a smaller brush set coming, so I think there's 8 brushes. Next we have this guy. He is a Parlour Palm, and I got this pot also from Kmart, and the plate is just from Kmart as well. Now I picked up him from a local nursery for $12, and I think I got him in January. So I feel like he's grown a bit since I've got him actually. He's doing pretty well. I've got him in my back room, my Quartz Beauty room, and so he gets a bit of sunlight, and yeah, he's actually doing really well. Carla also asked what my plans are for Easter. We're actually going to my hometown of Mount Gambier, which is in South Australia. He is a little bit tall for this. That's really disappointing. I wonder if I can just squish him. Yeah, so we're going there on Good Friday and just coming back on Sunday. Just like a quick little trip. Dean has a friend that lives there as well that moved away. He's staying with him and his family, which is really nice. So Dean gets to catch up with his friend as well. Amanda said, losing friends, weight, fashion, mental health. Losing friends is a difficult topic because obviously, you know, like I kind of like to live in the fact that like whatever's happened between me and that friend, like it doesn't need to go anywhere, you know what I mean? Like, so I think with losing friends is, you know, like it's hard, it's sad. It's sad that you can be so good friends with someone and then not talk to them. It is really sad. However, my advice is that it happens in life. There's nothing you can do. It's just gonna happen. Someone once told me, sometimes friends are just for a season. And I think that like the quicker you learn that and can see that, then like the better it's going to be, like the easier it's going to be. Because friends do come and go from your life. For people to say, oh, we're gonna be best friends forever, like reality is that it's not going to be true. Like, I mean, if you think about all the friends that you have had in your life and that you've lost for whatever reason, it doesn't need to necessarily be someone's fault. But I think it's just something that you need to accept and just be able to move on from. Doesn't mean that you can't be upset about it or it can't hurt, because it can. I think we've all had a lot of experience in losing friends, and you know, every friendship, every relationship is so different and there's different elements to it. Anyway, fashion is a good topic. I have felt like I've just lost my fashion game lately, like really. Oh, also with the pots and everything, make sure you get pots with like holes in them. So then put a plate. I just go to Kmart and get the pots and the plates. You can make them kind of match, just so it has good drainage, because it's really important for the plant to be able to have good drainage or well-drained soil. Not that I am a specialist by any means. Yeah, I feel like I've really just lost my fashion game recently. Like it's just no good, you know what I mean? I don't know, like I used to be so fashionable and you know, really put in a lot of effort, and now I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I don't know how to find like my fashion groove back. I've just been literally binge watching Don't Be Tardy, and like Kim is so fashionable and has her makeup and hair done all the time, and here I am like looking like a bloody sloth with no makeup, hair's not done. Like I just feel, you know what I mean? Like just sloth. I feel like I'm either like dressed up for something or I'm just like in my trackies, like with my hair in an ugly ponytail. Yeah, so I need to find like my fashion game again. Oh, this one is a Fatsia Japonica. Looks like a marijuana plant, isn't. This one actually got dust mites the other week, and I've been keeping a close eye on it, and I probably need to wipe the leaves again, but I think he's okay. And this pot is also from Kmart. So next up, I've got my Fiddle Leaf Fig. I got him from $20 from Bunnings, and he's actually doing pretty good, I think, like I hope. And I got this pot and saucer from Kmart as well. Okay, where you get your home decorating inspiration from? Any plans to do a finished house tour? Well, my house isn't finished, so I don't know. Like I wanted to do a house tour, but then like there's always things that you want different. Like, I mean, the rooms are like, this part of the house, like I'm fine with, but like the spare rooms and everything, they are atrocious. Like it is so bad, and you know, like I don't want to show them. Like, can I just do a house tour without showing those rooms? Because I'd be okay with that. And where do I get my inspiration? I posted about this on the weekend actually. Like we love going to like display homes. I don't know if this is gonna work. Come on, mate. Yes, you can do it. Oh, he only just fits in there. Oh no, a leaf just came off. Yeah, we love going to like display homes, and I know when I was planning this house, like I would just look at like YouTube videos like for house tours and things like that. And of course like Pinterest and Instagram, and you know, like I think that you need to definitely have a style, and my style was like Hamptons, kind of like modern Hamptons, I would say. And once you know the style that you like and that you want to go ahead with in your house, like it makes it so much easier when you're shopping for things. And definitely like make a mood board or put together like pictures from a magazine, like cut them out and, you know, do that, because it really does help to make those mood boards and whatnot. It gives you a bigger picture of what you're doing. And I even went to like find the stuff that I'd already bought online, and I actually like made a mood board in like Photoshop. So I found some of the stuff and I put it all together and I saw what it looked like to make sure that that's what I wanted. I'm just like making a mess here. Like this video is just horrible. I told Dean to get 2 bags of potty mix. Don't really need it. I've got like 2 plants left. Someone else asked any pets. Yeah, we do want to get a dog. I really want to get a Dalmatian. I've wanted one like my whole life. So I'm hoping later this year. Okay, so I've got 2 more plants to pot. I've just switched the camera around because the sunlight is coming in and ruining my lighting. This one here, which is Calathea Zebrina. So it's got these beautiful leaves. Mine tends to, like, see how the leaves are all droopy? Like at night it just droops, but during the day it perks up. So, but Anna told me that that's the wrong way around, so I don't know what its deal is. I've got this big pot here from Kmart, and he's been sitting in the corner lately and he actually likes it there. I had him on the table because I thought that he needed more light, because I didn't know how he drooped and whatnot, but then the leaves got a little bit burnt, so it was just like too much light for him. Holiday plans, we are going to Thailand in like a month. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to do this? Oh my gosh. I'm like not strong enough. But we're just going to like a resort. We got a really good deal, and so we're going for I think it's like 7 nights, I think. So that'll be really nice. I think from what I've heard that I'm going to like it a whole lot more than I liked Bali, because I didn't like Bali at all. And we're just literally going to relax. Like we didn't have anything planned. We just want to relax, you know, not think about anything, pretty much. Okay, yeah, it looks good in there. The same person asked about favorite Netflix to watch at the minute, and I have been just addicted to Hey You. I recently did a collab with them, and I've been binge watching Don't Be Tardy and catching up on all of the Real Housewives seasons. It is so good. Like, I don't even need Netflix. Like, Netflix who? But before that, like, I mean, I was sick earlier in the year and I watched Gossip Girl, but I only got up to season 4, I think. I'd really recommend watching Dirty John. That was really good. I know in a video I said Dear John, but I meant Dirty John. That's good. And The Good Place, really loved that. Winter must-haves, beauty and fashion. I've already noticed like my skin being a lot drier than normal. So a good skincare routine, like with heaps of moisturizer, that is a must. And I think this year I'm gonna try and do like more dresses with like boots and stockings kind of thing than this year, rather than like jeans. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I was talking before about like stepping up my fashion game. Like, I need to look like I just feel like I've lost my like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? I've already noticed, I've already had to do a few treatments of my head and shoulders because my dandruff's come back in the cold weather. So building a house, if you were to build again, what would you do differently? There's a few things like, but basically, I wish we put a study in here. I wish the bedrooms were a bit bigger. I wish Dean had his own like separate closet part, and yeah, ensuite a bit bigger. Like the ensuite is really functional, but it's just like, could be a little bit more grand. And the entrance as well, like I would make a more grand entrance kind of thing. They're just a few things that we'd do differently. Oh, we've thought about it so many times. Okay, so I have one more to go. I have my little Fern, my Boston Fern, I'm pretty sure he is. He was $6 from Bunnings. One of your mates asked a question.
Sorry?
One of your mates asked a question. What's the gap setting on a 1969 Triumph Stag?
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you know the answer?
No?
Oh. How old is Coco? That's an easy one. She's 7. She's going to be 8 this year in August. Finances. How to manage your money and save. I've got a whole video on how to save 20 grand in a year or something like that, and that's got like my best tips and tricks. For me personally, because now I work for myself, what I aim to do is because we have like a joint account where all the bills and groceries and everything come out of, I am working up what I plan to do, and I got this tip from a friend, is to save the bulk amount of money to pay 6 months of what I put in there, or what I used to put in there, and then just give it to Dean, and then I don't have to think about it for 6 months, and just like while I'm continuing to save for the next 6 months. And I actually really like that. If you work for yourself, like I would highly recommend that technique. Because it lets you not be worried about constantly, like fortnightly, putting money into the joint account, and you know, just gives you a bit of peace of mind that it's already done, it's already sorted. And then if you get ahead and you save, you know, 12 months in advance, then like you're all set. I think that that's a really good way to look at it. Obviously, like, you know, saving money, just basically don't spend anything. It's a bit hard for me because like I like to shop. For me, like one of the main things is like if I have something similar at home, it's just like, do I really need this? Like asking that question before I make that purchase. Like, how do I already have something like this? Do I need this? How is it, you know, is it just going to be put in a cupboard and forgot about? Answering those questions yourself before you make that purchase will help you make it or not. And like, I mean, if you're saving for something big, it's a good idea to just, you know, save as you go. Like, I mean, when I was working full time, I would make sure I put a minimum amount into my savings each week or each fortnight, each pay. And then over time that built up. And I know like when I found that I couldn't save much, I was just putting in like $25 a week or $25 a fortnight, whatever the minimum that I could afford, until then I could work my way up. But I guess my biggest tip is get rid of your debt first. Make sure you don't have any credit cards or loans, like silly loans. You know, obviously like a mortgage is very different to a car loan. But you know, like just make sure that you don't need a credit card. Like I haven't had a credit card in like a long time, and it's really good. It's so good not having one. I like how some of the leaves like fall over. Ferns are really easy, like the easiest ones to keep alive apparently, so he's doing okay. And for $6, he's doing pretty good, I would say. I like him. Here are all of my plants all potted up and everything. So I'm gonna place them around the house and then give them a, although I actually read somewhere or watched a video that said just wait a little bit to give them a drink. I might give them like a little bit of a drink because it's been a few days since I've watered them, or even some of them maybe a week. I know this guy hasn't had a drink in over a week. So yeah, I'll put them around, see how much he's drooped already. You probably can't see him because you see that? Like he's drooped already so much as the sun goes down. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your questions. I've got so many more, like I might do like another, like add them to a vlog or something like that where, I don't know, I get ready or something. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.